stands here in Egypt. The church dates back to the 6th century AD. It was built during the 500s, and it used to be covered with underground water. Then the Supreme Council of Antiquities carried out a project. They dried the area, they dried the church, and then they put this sign here. We will go inside the church, and it's a very famous example of a basilica church. Okay? Inside, it's not allowed, unfortunately, to take pictures. So don't use the cameras, please. Sure. Is there a restaurant without the restroom?
Just.
That's the first thing I'm looking for.
Very good. Me too.
There we go. Huh?
We have to pay for...
Well, yeah. Welcome. Like a coin. Never mind. ماشي. ناولني العلم ولا what? Where?
Bader, Arnold. Bader.
Yeah, we will. First of all, my friends. My friends. Where are you? Come closer, please.
Come closer.
Oh, but I'm on So, before we go inside, unfortunately it's
Katawa na lang po.
Yes, the same question. Yes. The Great Pyramid is built with a square base, 230 meters on each side. So the total area of the Great Pyramid is estimated to be around 10 football fields. 10 football fields, this is the area of the Great Pyramid. The total height of the pyramid is supposed to be 146 meters high. Now the current height of the pyramid is 137 meters only. Rated from the top of the pyramid because of the earthquakes, neglection, and many different climatic conditions.
Against ano pa rin? Against, ano lang? Against the light.
This layer has been removed in all the top part of the second pyramid over there. That's the only surviving original casing layer. The casing layer was made to cover the entrance of the pyramid and also to contain decoration and description for the person who is buried inside. Nowadays, at the bottom of the Great Pyramid, there is a replica of the casing layer.
Sa tika side ta mo agi. Tagbuo na ta niya dito.
Okay. This Great Pyramid has 3 burial chambers. The first one is under the ground. The middle one, and the third one is hanging, suspending. Inside this pyramid, like the rest of the pyramids, they didn't find any treasures, they didn't find any paintings, and they didn't find any mummies. Because everything was taken away by the grave robbers. That's what they did. So they destroyed the mummy and they took the treasures, and in modern times we didn't find anything. Okay, it's down. Look at me. Yeah, hug. 1, 2. There we go.
One last. Thank you. George.
Classic one, invisible. Good. Okay, now put the top hand down. Down. The lower hand down. Stretch it. Okay, 1, 2.
na matunog inyong kuan, wala kikay kayo mo tanahon. Kung di matunog inyong pyramids.
Una.
Kikay kayo mo tanahon. Make sure lang yun natunog.
Nalibatag ko ano.
Opo, ako ingnan. T-shirt.
T-shirt ka ng kuan rep keychain o
na dito.
hapit na hapit. Isa na lang kay. Walang na akong ipanghatag sa opisina kay daghan kayo.
Lagi oh.
Yes,
You know,
1, 2.
mahal kay lang t-shirt, ma'am. Kana lang kuan. Keychain or kuan.
Haman ang mga kitchen ma'am na
Last
pangkon lang na.
Kunya, Ma'am Les?
No, upside down. Yes.
Itunog yun na. I-sure yun na tunog.
Hi.
Kalpaasa ka lang.
Put the top hand down. The lower hand down. Lower hand down. Yeah, 1, 2.
Belongs to you. Anyone from bus number 1?
Tara, go!
Thank you.
Yalla, yalla!
Oy, nainawala ka kuhan, camera case. George, I think there's camera.
Umana.
ومثلا تونسي ولا ماليزي؟
لا. يا فالح. يا فالح.
Oo.
Ako kang i-organize ang mga friends.
Oo, sa hindi makani. Oo. Tinuog yun ka, ma'am. Di ba lima ka, ma'am? Makita natin sa mga salidya.
Dili. Hello, karkadigit mo maganda.
Oh, correct.
Ako hindi sila ingnon. At least ba makastorya?
Oo.
سيو كم بكام؟
This way.
Sorry.
Oh, I told you. Later. شكرا.
لا ما فيش يعني مفيش ادب خالص كده. You want to get these pens from this guy? بعد كده ما اقول لك. You want it? Never mind. يلا روح.
لهم دلوقتي عشان بيتوه منه
لا انت ناقص تعرف. From here you can take the picture kissing the string.
How? Show us.
Take the picture kissing the string. اوعى يا ابني يا ابني خليها تصور.
Down. A little bit down.
Nagbikibelo na siya sa iri.
Both of the kids are
Okay, kuha akong camera.
Nagbikibelo na siya.
You know Vicky Bello? Vicky Bello, you know Vicky Bello?
What's Vicky Bello?
You research Vicky Bello. That's your
Place. Vicky Bello? What's Vicky Bello? I don't know.
That's the name of a
doctor
doctor.
famous doctor in
in the Philippines.
Make you handsome, make you beautiful.
making Filipinos
Oh,
like
really?
your color.
Okay, $1.
Oh, okay.
Uy, nahulog.
They make great things possible.
Sige na, mag-picture na kayo.
English na siya.
Ikaw sa.
How old are you?
Yeah. Behind for 13, but she is. Take a picture with the friend. She can help you with this.
How
Yalla, we go this way, okay? We will go now inside the temple. They found this temple by luck. They found it by chance. The blocks used for building the temple. Voila, Dasha. So, this is the size of the blocks. Mainly limestone. The casing layer is red. This is the size of the red granite blocks, and it was quarried from Aswan to the west, to the south of Egypt, about 900 kilometers. We will go now inside the mummification temple. And then we will be very, very close to the Sphinx. It was mummified, wrapped in linen, covered with a golden mask to protect the face and the shoulders, and then everything was kept in a wooden coffin. The wooden coffin was carried through a ram that we will take now. It's supposed to lead us to the second pyramid, but now this way to take us to the nearest point to the Sphinx. Okay? As I told you, the floor of the temple is pure white marble, quarried from a place in Middle Egypt called El Mini. These pillars, each of those pillars, is monolithic stone. It is not built. It is just cut from the quarry, and it is built like that. Of this height of the pillar is under the ground, fixed to the bedrock with hinges. So it protects the temple, and it does different climatic air conditions and also the earthquakes. The temple used to have a ceiling made out of. They started to take the wood and they used it for firing and cooking. That's why the temple now has no ceiling. Okay? To the side of these passages, there are some pits. These pits.
Can we take pictures of this? How much are you gonna pay?
Just a kiss.
Picture is $100.
Wow. Including you.
You can take pictures and make me famous. Thank you.
My friends, let me introduce you Mr. Muhammad.
Hello.
He will show you the steps of making the papyrus. If you have any questions, ask this guy. He's an expert. Okay.
Okay.
Your time.
First, let me say welcome to Egypt and welcome to our gallery. I'm here just to give you a brief idea about the papyrus plant and how the pharaohs make the first paper. Is that okay?
Yes.
Still have more people, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, let everyone enjoy with us.
Okay.
I want to say welcome to the people who come today. Okay? And I'll let you know my name. My name is Muhammad. Okay? And here is the plant we're going to talk about, called papyrus plant. It was holy in the ancient days for two reasons. The first reason,
Enemies. They were fighting. And they were close friends too. Egypt was divided to 42 nomes or 42 provinces, and each nome was a cult center for a local god. Each nome had a family of gods worshipped in this nome. worshipped in this particular part of Egypt. Here we have this statue containing 3 figures. The middle one is the main god of Memphis. The main god of Memphis. His name is God Ptah. P-T-A-H. He's not the god. This is the god. God Ptah was the god of Memphis. Body of a man, but mummified, wearing a skull cap, and he got a cane in the hand. The wife of this god was the goddess of violence, depicted as a lioness. Her name is goddess Sekhmet. So we got the god, or the husband, the wife, and there was a son for this family. The son here is replaced by King Ramses II. This is the part of the political propaganda. The king wants to show that he's very close to the gods, so he's depicting himself just with the family of gods as a member in this family. How did we know that this king is Ramses II? We got his cartouche. You see this oval shape? This is where the pharaohs used to put their names inside in Quranic letters. This is the cartouche. This is the shape of the oval, and inside it was the name of the king in Quranic letters. Okay? Let's see this marble sphinx over there. Every 3 decades, one of the strange ceremonies of this festival that the king had to fight a bull. It was containing a bull fighting. The Egyptians are the first matadors. Not like in Spain. They were much earlier. So they were fighting a bull, and the king had to fight a bull in front of everybody watching this event in order to prove that he's still strong and still able to rule Egypt for another 30 years. With the passing of the time, this festival became very traditional, more than religious, and some pharaohs made this festival more than once in a period of less than 5 years or 10 years. So the place where the king was fighting the bull was in the plaza at the end of this passage in front of the pyramid. And the king, questions, you can ask him. If you want to make some notes on your own, I will let you
Still wants to come here. Okay, can you make half circle, please? Half circle.
By Moses and Elia during the Transfiguration, and there are 3 of his disciples, Peter, John, and James. They were watching the Transfiguration when his face became shining like the sun and his clothes were shining like snow. The whole monastery is dedicated for Saint Catherine. Saint Catherine was born in Alexandria, according to the interpretations, on the year 294 AD, on the 3rd century, with the name Dorothea. Or Dorothea. This name was her name before she converts into Christianity. She was of a very aristocratic family. She went to a pagan school and she learned all the sciences like physics, literature, languages, mathematics.
Magagawa na Diyos kami. Nangalipay, kailangan kami upo sa pangalipod sa bulang ng Birhen Maria. Amo pinagagabirin sa suta.
Magkapatid kami sa mga kayuhan sa mga sukkalang. Maaga kami latas sa kasakit, hindi kinabuhi. Kung sa aming mga pagpalang, malikay kami sa tanang kalangan. Ngayon, pinagin Kristo, Maginoo.
How they really look, the scrolls which were found. Okay, that is scrolls It's only very small piece because after this, they discovered that. They discovered another part of
הלב מלא בהמון תודה, והולם גם הוא איזה עולם נפלא. הללויה עם השיר, הללויה על יום שמאיר, הללויה על מה שהיה שעוד לא היה, הללויה.
הללויה לעולם, הללויה ישירו כולם, והענבים הגדולים יהדהדו בהמון צלילים, ואיתנו הם יאמרו הללויה.
הללויה עם השיר, הללויה על יום שמאיר, הללויה על מה שהיה ומה שעוד לא היה, הללויה. הללויה על הכל, הללויה מחר ואתמול, הללויה ותנו יד ביד ושירו מלב אחד, הללויה. הללויה עם השיר, הללויה על יום שמאיר, הללויה על מה שהיה ומה שעוד לא היה, הללויה. הללויה על מה שהיה ומה שעוד לא היה.
Napuno ng itsura ko, ganito. Pero nakita.